So hi all, today we're going to discuss about mandatory PPEs. So what is PPEs? PPEs means personal protective equipments. So these are important part of our life. Now we will discuss about the requirement of PPEs. The first point is protection against hazards. As you know, every work having its own hidden risk factor. PPEs plays an important role in protecting workers from various occupational hazards. It acts as a barrier between the workers and the potential risk, such as chemical or any physical agents. Let's look up an example. If you are doing a cutting work, you are supposed to or you are exposed to naked flames which will harm you, correct? So to protect from these need, we need to wear the mandatory PPs. So PPs will help us from the potential hazards. Next is injury prevention. The second point is injury prevention. We when we met with an injury due to incident or accident, there may be a chance of physical hazards, which outwards like abrasion, cut injury, or any other kinds of injuries. Wearing appropriate PP significantly reduces the impact of injuries at workplace. So while wearing the mandatory PPs, it reduces the physical effect of our body. So that's it. Point number three, complaints with regulations. PP ensures compliance with safety regulations and standards. These are certain government and regulatory bodies guidelines to protect workers from physical injuries. PP should be given off free of cost, right? So every employer should be known that PP should be provided to all the employees at a free of cost. If we are denying or adhering the regulations, it may impose safety or it may impose legal consequences. For example, if you're taking RTA, that is Road Transport Act, let's look up with an example. Okay, while riding two-wheeler, we need to wear helmets. This is the one of the RTA, that is Road Transportation Act. So this is to ensure the reduction of accident due to high impact of head injury. So this is also an complaints, that is regulatory complaints, that is set up by a national or international regulatory bodies. So next is health protection. PP safeguard the workers' health by minimizing the exposure to harmful substance like chemical or any other biological agents. As you know that if a workman exposed to chemical industry, the workman is exposed to mostly in chemical agents, which creates acute or chronic occupational diseases. So wearing appropriate PPs will reduce the impact or reduce the exposure of chemical or any other kinds of pollutants like airborne or contagious diseases. So during COVID time and all, it is mandatory that everybody should be worn mask. Why that time that rule came? Because it is to protect from contagious diseases. Next is increased productivity. The fifth point is increased productivity. For example, if a workman working at a height of 4 to 6 meter from the ground level, he may having the fear of acrophobia. What is acrophobia? Acrophobia means it is a fear of height. He may chance of fall from height or resulting in major injuries or a death, right? So thus while providing a proper PPs like full body harness, it will boost up their confidence level and reduce the anxiety and allows the employer to focus on their task without worrying about the potential hazards. So it will increase the productivity while giving PPs. Another example, let's say that while doing spray painting work activities, if you are providing with mandatory PPs, the worker can easily focus on their particular work or a task. If you are not providing the PPs, means he will not be able to um, concentrate on his work activities, thus it will be reduce the productivity. Next is cost saving. If you are providing a standard and a safe PPs, it result in cost saving because it prevents the injuries and illness or any type of accident. So some people will say that by providing PPs, it will cost more, or the budget scheme is less to our project. But we need to ensure that while providing these kinds of PPs, it will reduce the indirect cost such as accidents or any other kind of injuries cost or first aid cost, it by giving the proper PPs. So overall, PPs makes an important role for acquiring safety at work site. So thanks for watching. Thank you.